terrific college basketball game. What a great environment. Credit goes to Coach Lloyd in the Arizona program. They did a great job tonight, and we came up play short, and I just felt like as much as we're disappointed on the outcome, they deserve the credit, and a lot of respect for Coach Lloyd, their program. They got a great team, so we'll be better for it, and we'll move on to the next thing here pretty quick. So, questions?
Was there consideration or even the possibility of fouling in that end of regulation sequence?
Yeah, again, depending on the clock and the timing, like the first scenario presents itself at 20.6 is probably too early, right? And so we're not fouling there. And then at the end when it's a couple seconds, again, it's easy to look at it now and say, hey, why didn't you foul in that situation? But I don't know what the odds are of that shot going in, probably not real high. So I think the odds in that situation would say you're far better off not to foul and defend. So
after that shot goes in and then you have to play an overtime period, just the overall, how do you kind of get the team back on track?
Yeah, I thought we came out. Obviously we win the jump, we score, so we're up 2, we're in great position, and then they made some big shots. That's a credit to them. I think, you get to that point in the game, everybody's tired, everybody's, there's different things going on mentally, but they deserve the credit for making the shots in those situations late, and, hats off to them.
Tamin, what is the challenge of regrouping after a play like that in regulation?
It's tough, especially when you're playing at a place like this with such great fans and a great atmosphere. That just brought the life into the arena right after he made that shot. So, like Coach said, we were trying to just bounce back, right? Won the tip and went down and scored, and just let it get away from us.
Coach, what was Arizona doing to keep Curtis from being able to get going, especially after such a big game on Saturday?
Well, they had great awareness to him at all times. Their guys were they communicated well to make sure there's always a body on him and he was accounted for, even in transition and on the offensive glass. They did a terrific job, and then they've got bigger physical guards. And they did a good job keeping a body on him, making him play inside the three-point line or take really difficult challenge threes. So, I think Kurt's a terrific player. He's performed at a very high level, and they deserve a lot of credit for their defensive scheme and their players' execution of that scheme, throughout the course of the game.
This is probably one of the toughest physical games Arizona's played in about 3 years. Can you talk about how they played or try to match you physically?
Yeah, it was a physical game on both sides, right? And so hadn't had the opportunity to play him until here tonight, but really respect the job that Coach Lloyd does and the physicality that the players play with. We knew this was going to be a very hard-fought game, and we knew it was going to be a physical game. And I think both teams played really well in a physical game. And like I said, they're fortunate enough to make enough plays to come out with the win, and we weren't.
TJ, 18 turnovers. What did you think of your guys' ball security?
Yeah, we probably need to do a better job, moving the basketball. I think at times probably got stuck over dribbling, and they were helping in some gaps. And there were some plays we just had to have more sureness with the ball. It's easy after a game like that to look at stats and say this happened or that happened. But I thought for the most part, we had toughness throughout the game with the ball, but we could have had a little bit more sureness for sure.
TJ, you talk often about responding from adversity. How do you get the team to kind of regroup moving forward for Saturday's game?
Yeah, we tell our guys the truth. We tell them this is going to be hard, and we want to work as we start our process in the summer. We want to be great at doing things that are hard, and this is going to be one of those things. And it's how we practice every day. It's the habits we have. It's the togetherness. There's all the cliches about how adversity reveals character, and I'm confident in the character of the guys on our team and in our locker room. As disappointing as this is, we'll bounce right back. We've proven to do that, and we'll do that, quickly here as well.
You had Caleb in check for most of the game until you didn't. What was the difference between him being not so hot and then all of a sudden?
Yeah, obviously the bomb and then the 2 in overtime. Goodness. After he hits the three-quarter court heave or whatever it was, I'm sure he felt great to make the other ones when they presented itself in overtime. So I think it's just a high-level player that, you see it go through, your confidence gets elevated that much, and they came out and made 2 more in overtime.
Hey, Tamin, was there something going on with the floor? It seemed like a lot of guys were slipping tonight on both sides.
I don't know. I mean,
Did you slip more than normal?
I'd say there's guys slipping both sides. I'm not going to critique the arena or the floor at all. Maybe it's just the shoes, but yeah, I think both teams had some guys slipping and stuff, but that's basketball.
Tamin, after being on the road since last Wednesday, Thursday, how excited are you guys to just be able to get back home and get on a normal routine?
Yeah, super excited. Obviously, the weather's great down here, but just ready to get back to Ames, get back to Hilton. Obviously, move on from this one, learn from it, and bounce back.
Coach, just maybe some quick thoughts on Carter Bryant tonight. He really played well.
Yeah, goodness, he shoots the ball with a lot of confidence, and certainly today was a big difference in the game. Knocking down those shots, and I feel like he's got a bright future in front of him, and certainly that allows them to space the floor more and create more room in terms of their guards being able to make plays and things along those lines. So he's a terrific player.
For either of you or both, Arizona is, of course, relatively new to the Big 12. You guys know what it's like in this league. Would you say that tonight was a typical type of game, atmosphere, et cetera, that the Wildcats might see or that anyone might be counting?
Yeah, I mean, we take a lot of pride in our league in terms of having games with this level of magnitude and the physicality and the character of both teams. And, I think it's, again, we've been through games like this before. Nothing just quite like it, but, we've had 5 guys that came back from our team last year, and we've been in the environments, and we've had tough games. A lot of respect for, University of Arizona, the fans, and the environment tonight was terrific. They really supported their team, but these are the type of games we sign up for in this league, and we're going to hit head on as we move forward.
Thanks, everyone.